Hey guys, welcome to Yap with Yogita. So in this TED Talk, we'll just talk about the things that I'm grateful before turning 16. Yeah. I have learned this in not a really hard way. Maybe it was a hard way, but it was not a long time, thankfully. So, oh my god, glitter. Can you see that? No, you can't. Okay. Well, I've learned that being alone does not mean being lonely. Well, after lockdown, I did not had a lot of friends, but then when I made a few, I just got so much attached that it was like them criticizing me over anything would make me cry the whole night. So I've learned it in a quite hard way, but because I was so much in love with myself, I had self-respect, so I moved away, thankfully. So it was a hard way, but it was not a long time. I learned it very fast that I deserve so much better than what I am having right now. And to the people who are so good to me, whom I feel like they're home to me, I am still holding up to them and I will always. Second thing is health isn't something you notice until it's taken away. So true. I have a gallstone, which is very hurtful, trust me. And it's a big fat stone. So the thing is that I cannot move a lot because it could trigger the pain. And I love dancing. Like I can't imagine myself without dancing. And now when I have not danced in like more than 2 months, I feel so vulnerable. I sometimes like break down and just cry because I'm not getting to do my favorite things, and I love to dance. And I just feel I'm so grateful now that I never thought of this way, but now I'm grateful that I could dance and move myself now that I can't do it a lot. Well, yeah. Third thing is like having bad relationship with my parents. Well, in the starting of my teenage, I would say I had a lot of crisis with my family, especially my mom. Like it's kind of like she just wants to prove herself right sometimes. Yeah, that's my dog, don't worry. The thing is that parents aren't perfect, but they will love you the only way they know. My parents would be there for me physically always, but they are emotionally very absent. But I'm very grateful for that too, because they never had that, and they are trying to give me the best they could. So maybe understanding that. Another dog. Okay, maybe I can understand that the way they are like this, because the way they had their childhood and teenage, and they did not had all the securities, and they did not feel that secure in their childhood and teenage, how much they have made me secure. So they are doing their best, and that doesn't mean that I don't doesn't hurt me or anything like that, but it just lowers the pain by knowing that they are doing their best. They just don't know any other way. They just don't know that you have to be talking, like they just don't know that you have to be emotionally there for your children and just talk about their life. It's okay, they just don't know it. It's not like they just don't want to, they just don't know it. So I'm grateful for knowing that and realizing that before turning 16, because it's a very big thing for me, at least. Then friends come and go, but your relationship with yourself is forever. So please, like, I don't know if I was ever a people pleaser, but I think I was a people pleaser back at the time. Like, I wanted to be everyone's favorite, but now I just don't care. Like, it's not like I be mean to people, but if they just I just don't exploit myself for people. If I don't, I know how to say no now, which is I'm very grateful. And next we have I don't want to talk about this, but this is like my dog. Please, you just want to go out and there's no one outside, so I'm not a bad parent. I'm not even a parent though. Okay, well, if we talk about dating, I don't want to talk about this thing because it solely depends on people. But I would just say that I have never dated, so totally don't go if you have some peer pressure to just date some bullshit and, just ruin your first experiences. Like, save them for the special one, please, guys. Just please. Then creativity does not come every day the same. That's true. Like, I remember 2 nights ago, I was so poetic. I wrote so beautiful poems because I was just so overwhelmed. And last night, when I tried to do the same, I was not able to because I was just so outgrown. But that does not mean that I have changed or lost my sparks. That just means that I need same emotions, I need to be in the same emotional state to get back those poetic soul back. Whatever. Well, okay. This is a thing that a lot of people talk about, that rest does not equals to laziness. Even if your parents criticize you, even if the society criticizes you, you need to take rest. It's just very important. It's not like even an option. It's important. It's like very important to take rest. Maybe rest does not only mean to just go and sleep. Rest also means to just take a break from everything and just go to a trip. Just take a break. Yeah. And I have not learned this in a hard way. I'm just talking it because I know it. Next thing we have on our list is curiosity is the superpower. Now, I know being a teenager, we have a lot of pressure to choose a career, to perform academically good, have extracurriculars, build a CV. But please, in between all that chaos, don't lose that curiosity. You don't have to know the world, you don't have to know the history, you don't have to know the philosophy, but at least curiosity to know yourself. Like, also, we can connect this with the dating thing. If you don't love yourself enough, if you don't know yourself enough, I'm not saying that be a billionaire and then start dating. You don't have to build yourself for dating. You have to know yourself. You have to love yourself. And unless you're not totally in love with you, every part of you, you just cherish everything, just don't date anyone because you're just not going to, it will not work out somehow, I'm telling you. And then about home. Yes, home is not, it does not have to be a place. I mean, it could totally be a place. And if you don't have a place, just going to mountains or beaches, that is perfect, I'm telling you. But if you talk about home, it does not always have to be place. It could be you, a home within yourself, or it could be people around you, your friends, your siblings, your parents, literally anyone. And I knew these things are talked a lot these days. Thank you, Gen Z. Thank you to myself for talking about emotions. They do matter a lot. Like said by Billie Eilish that teenagers are all made up of emotions. Emotions is all that they have. And I totally 100% believe it because we are at the beginning of our lives. In childhood we are learning things, and in teenage we are applying those in real life, and we are learning through our mistakes, which is quite how things work. And that's it for the video. Love you. See you.